Hello, and welcome to Just in Time Learning with ADQ. I'm Monica Maketo, an assessment specialist with the Student Assessment Office. This segment is part of a series on using the Texas Assessment Management System. In this video, we are going to complete basic Excel formatting specific to elementary school. For this video, you will need your spreadsheet that you downloaded in video 1.4. Okay, so you should have your spreadsheet from video 1.4. This is for the elementary level. Go ahead and open that spreadsheet, and we left it looking like this. So we're going to do some formatting specific for elementary school because each of the grade levels, their spreadsheets look a little bit different. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and review and shorten my headers because what we're wanting to do is take up as least space amount as possible. So we're going to delete column B, campus ID of enrollment, and column C, district name and campus name. So column B, C, and D and E, we're going to go ahead and delete those. So we're starting with a new column B, which is last name, first name, middle initial. Your grade level, we're going to abbreviate GR, your PEIMS ID, sex, date of birth is DOB. Now, your ethnicity codes, we're going to go ahead, their abbreviation is in parentheses. So we're going to go ahead and use those, what's in parentheses, so we'll make it much smaller. So we're going to keep going. Now we're on column M, N, economically disadvantaged on column O is ED. Title I, migrant indicator, LEP indicator, bilingual program, ESL, special ed, GT, at risk, and CTE, or CT for CTE. So now we're all the way over to column Y. Column Y through AB are blank, so we're going to go ahead and highlight those and delete those. Your new column Y is your local student ID. Now, to see if a column is blank, there is a little down arrow because you should have left your filters on from your previous video. You can click on that down arrow to see if it's blank. So column Z and A and AB, we're going to go ahead and delete those. Now, column Z, AA, and AB are your test format. Now, in this column, you're going to see if the test is going to be given online or if the test is going to be given with paper. So we're going to go ahead and reformat those headings. And if you notice, you've got P for paper and O for online. And since this is elementary school, you do not need the test format social studies column, so we're going to delete that. And since this spreadsheet that I did download does not include the writing, so we're going to delete the writing column. The EOC column, so column AC through AF, we're going to blank, so we're going to delete those. Scroll over just a little bit. We're almost done. So your new column AC is action indicator. And if you look all the way over to AK, and we're going to delete AL also. So we're going to highlight from AC to AL and delete those. The TELPAS session name we do not need. Okay, so your new column AC is test version code for reading. Those are your PMPs for your reading star test. So what we're going to do is change your heading to, you can change it to designated supports for reading. You can change it to PMPs, whatever you use for your abbreviation. So the first one's reading and the second one is math. And the next one is science. Now, remember, these are the designated supports that are put in for online testers. And then, social studies, we're going to delete column AF, AG, AH. Delete those. Now, your new AF is your online test group name for reading. If you have given your online testing groups a name, it would have a specific name here. If not, it says no group name given. So I'm going to go ahead and delete those. So I don't need those. So from AF to the end of your until column AL. I'm going to delete that. Now, your new column AF is specific for elementary school. This is your test language. As a reminder, in elementary school, we have some tests that are available to take in Spanish. So I'm going to go ahead and change column AF heading to this, the test language for the reading test. AG is test language for math. And then AH is your test language for science. And then starting from AI all the way over to AS are going to get deleted also. So I've gone through and deleted the columns I no longer needed and went ahead and changed my headings. So I did see on the spreadsheet further across is your local ID. So we want to move column Y, which is your local ID, which is your local student number, over to behind column F. So click on column G, right click and say insert. That's all automatically blocked out because column F is blocked out. So column G, I'm going to change it to white so you can see it. Then I'm going to scroll over to your local number, which is column Z. I'm going to click on column Z. And there's a couple of ways you can do this. I'm just going to click and then hover and drag column Z over. So you're going to drag it over to column G and release your click. Don't forget to go back over to column Z and delete that empty column. Okay, now since I have shortened my headings, move things around, I'm going to go ahead and resize my column. So click on the little triangle in the upper right left-hand corner and double click in between two lines and it will resize your column. So now for your spreadsheet, you have all your students who are enrolled for the upcoming STAR test. For this particular spreadsheet, it was for the reading, math, and science elementary STAR test. You scroll over, you can see you have their test format if they're paper or online. You can also see if they have any online designated supports or PMPs, which are indicated here. And if you scroll over a little bit further, you do see that you do have their test language either in English or Spanish. Okay, so we are done formatting for elementary school for an upcoming STAR test. If you have any questions pertaining to this video, please call the ADQ office. Thank you.